He asked you this question: what of the young man rocking back and forth in a pool of his own urine, responding to voices from a CIA computer that are instructing him to kill himself? You know, to bring this young man into hospital against his wishes is not to bully him, but to begin the process of restoring humanity. And I wonder whether, in blaming people for their circumstances, often very catastrophic circumstances and behaviours, that you're denying their suffering.
Well, it's impossible to answer this kind of question because it is based on a story which already validates psychiatry. Now, where is this man who is walking back and forth in his own urine? I have never seen such a person in more than 50 years of psychiatry. Where is he? How did he get there? Who is he? And how does a psychiatrist know that he is talking to the CIA? There is only one way he could know that, and that's by the patient telling him. And the patient tells you that the CIA is talking to him. Let's assume if someone told me that, I would tell him, well, congratulations, you must be a very important person. That's not against the law.
I mean, in fact, you've described the voices and hallucinations in schizophrenia as being a person's own voices whose authorship
what else?
They disown.
What else could they be?
Disowned self-conversations or delusions as stubborn errors or lies that the patient is not interested in correcting. And this is tough. You're quite tough in your assessment of people.
You see, you have recognized the correct core of my thought. People think that I am somehow soft on quotes patients. I'm neither soft nor hard. I treat them as human beings, just as if they were me, or my children, or my friends. I take them seriously. They are not less human, and it's only in psychiatry. You see, if you're an internist, if you're a doctor, and you have a patient with a broken hip, or diabetes, or hypertension, he is fully human. He is no less human than you are, than the doctor is. Only in psychiatry do you have this pervasive paternalistic attitude, which the example you cited is a classic example. I mean, it describes the patient as some kind of animal that has to be helped out of his misery. This is not right. Psychiatry is paternalistic because it treats other people as inferiors. Now, this is not true basically in psychoanalysis. See, in
certainly psychoanalysis has been accused of its fair share of malpractices in relation to its patients.
Absolutely. But malpractice is part of human life. There is no area of life in which you can't abuse the relationship. Granted, priests, psychoanalysts, I'm not holding them up. My only point about psychoanalysis was going to be in the history of psychoanalysis, the typical doctor-patient relationship, and this is going to be a point you have never heard before and probably never hear again. The patient had more power, was of high